Welcome back, friends and family. This is Family Time 163, and we're talking about service. The idea of service is an important motivator. I think we're at our best when we're in service of other people. It's that time of year, whether you make New Year's resolutions, which the vast majority of people don't keep, or in an academic setting, it's the end of one semester and the start of another. If you have goals for what you want to accomplish in the second semester, we are better when we are in service of something else. That's what makes it easier for us to attain our goals. There's a lot of different examples out there. One story I'm going to tell, you might be familiar with this team. And if not, we'll talk about it a little bit in my classes. But Team Hoyt, you can look up Team Hoyt, started as a father and son team. In 1977, this young man, Rick Hoyt, who was born with a lot of physical special needs, communicated to his father through an automated communication system that he wanted to participate in a 5-mile run that was being held as a charitable event for someone else. So Dick Hoyt, the father, he wasn't a runner, he wasn't really an athlete, but he wanted to give his son that experience. His son who was not able to walk on his own. So he decided that he would push his son in this race, this 5-mile race, just pushing a traditional wheelchair. And they finished the race. They finished dead last. And Dick Hoyt was pretty sore and fatigued and hurting at the end of this race. But his son communicated again that when they were running, he didn't feel disabled. He didn't feel like he had any special needs. And the father decided he wanted to give that feeling to his son as much as possible. So they started running, they started training, they started competing. They did race after race after race, building their way up to running marathons, qualifying for elite marathons on time. They did triathlons, where Dick Hoyt would pedal a bike with a customized seat on it for Rick to sit in. He would swim with a vest on, pulling a dinghy with Rick sitting in it, and then finish the running portion pushing a specialized running wheelchair. They competed in and completed 6 Ironman triathlons. Over the course of the next 30 years, they competed in 1,000 races, 1,000 of different distances, including triathlons. So Dick Hoyt, who had not been an athlete or a runner, became this very high-level competitor because he had a reason. Because he was in service of his son. He was in service of something more important to him than himself. That, I think, is the best way to approach when we really want to achieve something. Friedrich Nietzsche said, "The man with a why to live for can endure almost anyhow." And I think that's really true. If we're clear about why we're doing something, why it's really important to us, then we're unstoppable. We can achieve anything. We have to be clear about that. And I think it's harder to do those great things if we're only trying to serve ourselves. And we can do things for our own edification. We can do things for ourselves. But when we're serving others, when we're serving those we truly care about and love, our limitations disappear. We find a way. So what I want you thinking about as we start this new calendar year, as we look into a new semester of school, is who is your community? What is your community? Could be your friends, could be your team, could be your immediate family. Who is your community, and how can you best serve them? Because if we want to accomplish things, that's really the greatest way to do it, is think about what skills do we have? What can we bring to the table? What can we offer to other people? Think about how we impact those people. That gives us a why. That gives us a sense of service. Until next time, much love.